Final Four is coming up. But the focus has been a little bit on the women's Final Four and on Caitlin Clark. But the thought of Connecticut repeating, what's the lead? What's your lead to get people more excited about men's? Because for the first time, the women's actually getting prices more.
Well, the price is more because there's only 17,000 seats. There's 70,000 seats for the men's tournament. Supply and demand is
love the
big.
math.
I mean, I'm not an economics major. I'm a broadcast journalism major, but supply and demand is something that really exists in every aspect of your life, whether it's a coach, a player, or seats in the Final Four. We've got an amazing Final Four because we have great storylines. You know, we've got Purdue. Everyone was waiting for them to crash and burn all season long. Crash and burn. The backcourt's not good enough. Fairleigh Dickinson, St. Peter's. You know what? They're here. You got Alabama, analytically driven. 11 years ago, Nate Oates was a high school basketball coach. Now he's coaching the Final Four. They play like at a breakneck speed. They're going to shoot a zillion threes, and they're playing against the defending national champions who lost 5 of their top 8 scorers and 3 guys to the NBA and have absolutely dominated the tournament so far. And then you got NC State. I mean, come on now. You got DJ, but you got the DJ spinning the hits. DJ Burns, DJ Horn. DJ Burns has been a phenomenon. They changed their style of play. They won their last 9 games after losing 5 in a row. Michael O'Connell went from playing 20 minutes a game to 30. Well, he's played the most minutes of anyone in the Final Four in the NCAA tournament. So, I mean, there's so many good storylines. It's going to be an amazing Final Four. It never disappoints.
It never disappoints.
And great storylines.
Seth, I've been thinking about something as it relates to NC State, and a lot of press. An 11 seed, it doesn't happen often, only a handful of times. And I'm wondering, with now one and done, NIL, the transfer portal being as full as it is, in UConn trying to repeat, these stories are actually related. The difficulty in repeating, having lower seeds, do you think that will become more common now because the playing field really is more level than it's ever been?
For another year, that COVID year levels the playing field. I mean, you're playing against guys that are 24, 25 years old, some teams. I mean, they're rebuilding their rosters through the portal. And if you get the right collection of guys, like Kevin Keats has 9 transfers on his team. First of all, they're not a Cinderella. I mean, the Cinderella is the story. But, I mean, they're from the ACC. To get to the NCAA tournament, they beat Virginia, the winningest program in the ACC over the last 10 years. They beat Duke, and they beat North Carolina. All right, and then they went into the tournament, and you look at their journey in the tournament. So, look, they're an ACC program. They struggled early on. They found their identity. They backed off their defense to the half court. They played through DJ Burns. It's a great story. I say it all the time. I grew up in Long Island, played in Long Island. I was born in Queens, grew up in Long Island. And Jimmy Valvano lived one town over from me in Seaford, Long Island. His dad used to ref my basketball games, Rocky Valvano. All right, he actually gave me a T1 game. I didn't deserve it. I promise you, I didn't deserve it.
What did you do, Seth?
I probably said something I shouldn't say.
Okay.
But anyway, I can see Jimmy V up above going, here we go again. Here we go again. I mean, that's just the way Jimmy was. And, it's a great story. But, the run to the Final Four has been amazing. The run through the ACC tournament, 5 games in 5 days, is probably as amazing.
I'm not sure that we've ever seen that. Have we, gentlemen, seen 5
Jerry Mack.
wins?
Jerry Mack.
Because to me, it was so unlikely to happen.
Right, but we didn't make the final. I went to Syracuse, Seth. We didn't make the Final Four that year.
No, you didn't make the Final Four, but just the whole idea of what they went through on that run was
winning 5 in a row to win Big East, right.
So when I'm thinking about the Final Four, I think from a story standpoint, you want to see NC State win, make the final game, and you want to see Connecticut because you want to have a chance of repeat because then you can't go wrong. Right. But the best part about a Final Four is when it doesn't matter who wins, that either way it's a compelling matchup, and I think that's where the men are, Seth.
Yeah, like everyone wants to see Zach Edey against Connecticut. I mean, Zach Edey, the immovable object. Their story is great. Is it Virginia 2.0? I mean, that's kind of the big question. That's right there. That's for the guys that people that say that Zach Edey's just big. That play right there, that block at the end of the game to come off the weak side and make that block to secure the win for Purdue. This dude can flat play. He runs the floor. He can defend ball screens. He can score over either shoulder. He's really good. But that play, that is a great picture right there. Is he giving someone a finger? No, he's not.
That's the pointer. No, we do that on the show here, but only when Rich is away can we give anyone the finger, but we'll stick with the pointer.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.